Maybe discipline isn't your problem. But that's what you've been telling yourself, that you're lazy, that you lack consistency, that if you just tried harder, everything would finally change. So you push yourself. You try to be better. You try to be more focused, more structured, more in control. And for a while, it works. You wake up early. You follow a routine. You stay consistent, but then something happens. You lose the energy. You lose the drive. You fall back into the same pattern. And you start blaming yourself again. You tell yourself you need more discipline, more control, more effort. But what if that's not the real problem? What if the issue isn't discipline, but something deeper? Because the truth is, you don't struggle to stay disciplined with things you truly care about. When something matters to you, you show up, you focus, you give it your attention, without forcing it. So why does everything else feel so hard? Why does it feel like you're constantly fighting yourself? Maybe it's not laziness. Maybe it's not a lack of discipline. Maybe it's a lack of clarity. Because it's hard to stay consistent when you don't fully understand why you're doing something. It's hard to stay focused when the path doesn't feel clear. And it's hard to stay motivated when nothing feels meaningful. So you call it discipline, but really, you're just disconnected. Disconnected from what you want, from what matters to you, from the direction you're trying to go. And no amount of discipline can fix that, because discipline doesn't create direction. It only helps you follow one. You can force yourself to move, but if you don't know where you're going, you'll always feel lost. And eventually, you'll stop. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. Because people don't stay consistent with things that feel empty. So instead of asking yourself, why am I not disciplined? Ask yourself something better. What am I actually trying to do? And why does it matter to me? What do I really want? Beyond what I think I should want? Because sometimes you're not stuck because you lack discipline. You're stuck because you're chasing something that doesn't truly connect with you, something that looks right on the outside, but feels wrong on the inside. And that disconnect is exhausting. It drains your energy. It kills your focus. It makes everything feel harder than it should be. But once you start getting clear, once you start understanding yourself better, things begin to change. Not instantly, not perfectly, but gradually. You start showing up more. You start focusing more. You start feeling more aligned. And discipline? It stops feeling like a constant battle. It becomes something quieter, something natural, something that follows direction instead of trying to replace it. And maybe you were never the problem. Maybe you were just trying to force yourself into something that wasn't meant for you, or not meant for you right now. So take a step back, slow down, and figure out what actually matters to you. Because once you find that, everything else becomes easier. Not easy, but easier. And this time, you won't need to force it.